Well, the controversy over a deadly officer-involved shooting in El Cajon last year was at the center of a face-to-face at the mayor's office. 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina has new developments in this often volatile story that continues to ignite some raw feelings in the East County. Steve.
It certainly does. The death of Alfred Olango has polarized many in this community and led to a civil lawsuit against the officer who pulled the trigger. Still very much a hot-button issue. Alfred Olango is seen on cell phone and surveillance video, acting out in traffic, then in a parking lot. El Cajon police ordered him to surrender, but he pulled a vape device out of his pocket and pointed it. An officer shot and killed him. This ignited violent protests, and now, a year later, a meeting between faith leaders and the mayor. One request is for a citizens review panel.
One of the things that we're trying to get him to understand is that there's a lot of implicit bias and there's a lot of racial bias that's going on in police stops and so on. And people don't know where to complain, how to complain, because he was saying that he didn't see very many complaints from the community. And what we're trying to get him to understand is that if people don't understand the process or are too afraid to go through that process, or there's no process that is transparent and builds trust with the community is not going to come forward.
The mayor responded he doesn't believe this is a major issue.
There's a multitude of ways that people can communicate, and they do communicate with me. People email me constantly. They come to city council meetings. They talk about the problems they've had. Frankly, that is not an issue that has ever come up, and I think it's fabricated.
He did agree to an organized town hall meeting. There were smiles that were at the outset of that news conference, but they turned to anger. Why that developed, coming up at 7. Live in El Cajon, Steve Fiorina, 10 News.